Well, I think shale gas will bring a number of economic and environmental benefits to the UK.
Well, there are benefits on several levels, but principally the UK is going to be using gas for many years to come. The DEC Central Forecast says that we'll be importing 80% of our gas by 2030. It seems to me a no-brainer that if we can use domestic British gas, that creates jobs and creates tax revenues. That's got to be better than importing Norwegian, Qatari or even Russian gas, which doesn't produce any tax or any jobs in this country.
Well, I think there are multiple benefits for the UK. There are benefits in security of supply. Currently we import about half of our gas. In about 15 years' time, we'll be importing most of our gas. So if we're able to develop a domestic supply of gas, that will mean a higher security supply. And also I think a domestic supply of gas closer to the demand will exert downward pressure on prices. We can't say what the absolute price of gas will be, but if we increase local supply, that can only be a good thing for consumer prices.
To start with the economic, there would be tax revenues from production, a lot of jobs both in the industry and its supply chain and in the wider economy as well that would be generated from shale gas. And finally you'd be reducing imports. So at the moment we import about half of our gas, that's set to go up to about 3/4, and what shale gas can do is reduce the level of imports.
There will also be tax revenue benefits, and of course we won't be paying for those imports, so we'll save the country tens of billions of pounds a year in balance of payments. So there are multiple benefits. From an environmental point of view, it makes a lot more sense for us to develop gas in this country rather than ship it thousands of miles overseas. And we also have the opportunity to use that gas to displace diesel, displace coal, and reduce our CO2 footprint.
On the environmental side, what shale gas can also do is help to support manufacturing and industry in the UK, which is much cleaner than industry in many other parts of the world, so you get a global emissions benefit. Done properly, regulated properly, shale gas development produces less carbon than imported gas, so you get a good benefit there. And also there's a big potential to put natural gas in road transport, both reducing carbon emissions and improving air quality.